If you ride northward, the length of Manhattan Island, going through Central Park and coming out on 7th Avenue or Lenox Avenue at 110th Street, you cannot escape being struck by the sudden change in the character of the people you see.
It all started in 1914 when what was originally named Hertig and Siemens New Burlesque Theater was built on 125th Street in the heart of Harlem. Join China Acelia on a tour of this historic Harlem landmark where African Americans were originally denied audience participation and has become a place where stars are born and legends are made. We passed the rededicated Tree of Hope upon entering the theater and are met by a picture wall of legendary individuals. We come into the theater showing a wonderful video about the Apollo. If you can't make it in person, Virtual Harlem is the next best thing.
Hi, my name is Carol Inman, and this is my avatar in Second Life. C. Inman 1023 Ocala, Zenoria. Go ahead and say hello, Zenoria. We want to welcome you to the Hellfire Museum. The Hellfire Museum was dedicated to the Harlem Hellfighters, which was an African-American group during World War I. This is the second floor of the museum, and this is the most interesting place that I found. All along the wall there are different pictures of World War I fighters that were African American. This entire wall is the photo books that you can browse through, and if you go to the other side, there's a video that you can go to that is on YouTube.
And as we got to Harlem, we opened up the ranks so that the family and friends could see their loved ones. And believe me, they took a good look.
All right, here we are at Virtual Harlem Union Station, which is the actually a national landmark as of May 1st, 1974. It's listed as a National Register of Historic Places in Harlem. This area and was in existence from 1901 to 1972, serving as a passenger freight station. Currently it is being used actually as Amtrak's Lake Shore Limited long distance trains pass through there without stopping. This is just an area of downtown Harlem where people would come in from all over New York to visit. And the service ended in 1953 from Rutland. So it is still in existence. Again, it's listed as a national landmark and is currently being used by Amtrak as a pass-through station. Thank you for watching.
Hi, my name is Tamika Davis, and I just had a caffeine jolt, and I am ready to tour the Cotton Club. Why don't you come with me? The Cotton Club was the most famous New York City nightclub in the 1920s and 30s. Despite its location in Harlem, African Americans were not able to patronize the club, only worked there. Nonetheless, the club helped launch the careers of many prominent African Americans such as Cab Calloway, Lena Horne, and Duke Ellington, who led the house band for 5 years. When Cab Calloway's orchestra replaced Ellington's group, he lobbied to allow blacks to patronize the club. Eventually, the club was integrated. Let's take a look at some of the stars to perform at the Cotton Club. That's all from this venue. Enjoy Virtual Harlem. I think I'll stay here and dance.
Hi, I'm Kelly Graventine, and I'm here to show you around Bricktop's Club in Virtual Harlem. Bricktop's is located up the hill from Virtual Harlem in Second Life because it was actually located in Paris in the 1920s. Bricktop's is named after its owner, Ada Bricktop Smith, who was the second African-American woman entertainer in Paris. Here she is greeting you at the door. Places like Bricktop's really fueled the Harlem Renaissance and the jazz movement in the 1920s because the French loved black musicians. After World War I, black people chose to stay in and or travel to Paris and nearby Montmartre rather than go back to the segregation of the United States. If you were anyone who knew anybody, you made sure you made it to Bricktop's Club in Montmartre.
Welcome to the Caribbean House. According to the 1920 census, there were 74 million foreign-born blacks in the United States, approximately 50% of whom lived in New York City. These immigrants, who formed almost 25% of New York City population, came mostly from the Caribbean. Caribbean nationals such as Marcus Garvey, who led the Universal Negro Improvement Association, Amy Ashwood Garvey, Hubert Harrison, Claude McKay, and others were very influential contributors to the political life in Harlem, as well as the cultural life. Toussaint Louverture, who led the first successful slave revolt in Haiti, became an icon of the era. In this picture, you see the invasion of Haiti. The U.S. invaded Haiti in 1914, claiming that political instability threatened U.S. businesses and banking interests. The occupation lasted until 1934. The U.S. military authorities took control of customs collection, forced changes to the Constitution to allow for foreign ownership of land, and instituted a forced labor system to carry out infrastructural work. These are just some of the things that can be seen at the Caribbean House.